Hey mamas, you're watching this video because you want to know how to be as best prepared for birth as you can. You've gotten your birth plan written, you've gone to birth classes, you have your partner involved, and you have your whole bag of hospital goodies that you're going to bring with you already waiting in the car. And while all of these things are great for labor and delivery, there is a big step that is often missed when preparing for birth. And that big step that is often overlooked is how to make decisions about your birth when things don't always go according to plan. So in this video, I'm going to share with you guys how to use your brain when you are in labor to make decisions that are going to help you feel informed and empowered. If you're new here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and the little bell so you don't miss any of my future videos. I'm Bridget and I'm a doula in the San Francisco Bay Area, and I love helping moms love their birth. The first thing that I want to start off saying, mamas, is that anytime you have a medical decision to be made during your birth, you are the one who is giving that consent. Mamas, you always have a choice. So sometimes there is pressure being put on you to make a certain decision when it comes to certain situations in birth. And then sometimes you feel like you are facing making a decision that you don't know much about or that you don't really want to do. But in order for you to make an empowered and confident decision, you need to know what you are consenting to. You need to be totally informed about a procedure or a medication that is being put on the table for you during birth. And in order for you to be fully informed, you need to know about the benefits, you need to know about the risks, you need to know about a whole slew of things that we're going to get into for you to make a good decision that's going to make you feel confident and comfortable. The number one reason why women walk away from their births feeling traumatized or feeling like it wasn't a positive experience is because they felt like the power was taken away from them in their decisions in their birth space. Mama, this event is a life transformative event, which is why it needs to be a positive, empowering, and confidence building experience for you. And so it is important that you are making decisions that you are informed about and that you feel good about. And so let's hop into these ways for you to make informed decisions during birth. So this acronym that I'm going to share with you is commonly used, and I love using it with my mamas to, give them an easy way to know how to make decisions in birth. And this acronym is use your brain. The first letter in our acronym BRAIN is B for benefits. So when a doctor comes to you, or a nurse or a midwife, whoever it may be, comes to you with, this decision that you need to make, whether it is to have an induction or a vaginal exam or to use forceps or whatever it might be, as an intervention for your birth or procedure in your birth, you want to ask, what are the benefits of this procedure or this medication or this exam? What are the positives that this is going to bring about for me, for my baby, for my birth experience? The second letter R stands for risks, and that is the second thing that you need to ask about when it comes to a procedure or medication or whatever decision needs to be made during birth. Typically when medical staff is hoping for a decision to be made in, going down the direction that they want, they're going to share a lot of the benefits. But in order for you to make an informed decision, you also need to hear the risks. So, while they might want to stop at what the benefits are for, using Pitocin or giving a vaginal exam, ask them what the risks are as well. What are the downsides? What are the negatives that can happen by doing this procedure or using this medication? A stands for alternatives, and that is basically, what are my other choices? If I don't do this specific thing, what are my other options that I have that I can choose from? And usually there are going to be lots of other choices that you can choose that might be better suited for your style of birth or your personality or what you and your partner want. So ask, what are the alternatives to this thing that you are asking of me? I stands for instincts or intuition, and basically that is, what is my gut telling me? Is my gut saying this is a good idea, or is my gut saying I need more time to think about it, or I don't think this is a good idea, or I just need a little bit of time to be able to change my mindset into, my birth going down a different route? Your birth is only being experienced by you. So trust your instincts, Go with your gut, even if it is just to wait 5 minutes so that you can clear your mind and be okay with maybe making a decision that you weren't initially thinking was going to be a part of your birth. So N stands for nothing, which might sound a little bit funny when you're thinking about decision making, especially in birth, but basically it means, what if we didn't do anything for this little period of time? Maybe a vaginal exam is, being put on the table as, a decision that you have to make. What are the risks or the benefits of waiting and not doing anything for, 20 minutes to see maybe how you progress, or 30 minutes or an hour, and just seeing, how things go during that time period? What if we did nothing? I really like this nothing part of using your brain, because a lot of times when decisions are being brought to the table to be made, medical staff often wants decisions made in a fast and timely manner, because it's their job, and of course they want to make sure you are safe. And like in our own job, sometimes we want to get things done, we want to be productive, we want to be proactive, but this is your experience, and so sometimes doing nothing is the best thing. And unless it is a true emergency, you are always going to have time to do nothing and to make that decision for whatever comes next. Now, keep in mind, if it is a true emergency, you're not going to have a lot of time. A doctor is going to say it's this or that right now, and that's when it is, for your health or for baby's health. And if that's the case, then in that emergency, it's not going to be, in anyone's best interest to wait. And that's when okay, this wasn't exactly according to my plan, but that's okay, because this is what's going to keep me safe and keep my baby safe. Now, partners, this acronym BRAIN is really important for you to remember, because if mama is in the throes of labor and she is not really thinking super clearly, it's really important that you are able to relay information between doctors and nurses to your mama who's in labor. And so, maybe that's talking to the doctors and nurses during a contraction, and while your doula is with your mama who's in labor, and then after mama is done with a contraction, talking to her and working through the decisions that need to be made. So partners, this is a really crucial one for you to be able to remember during the birth process. So just to wrap it up, BRAIN stands for B, benefits, R, risks, A, alternatives, I, instinct or intuition, and N, nothing. And I hope this little acronym is going to help you know how to make informed, empowered decisions in your birth space, so that you can walk away having a positive, beautiful birth experience that you love. So you know how to make informed and empowered decisions during your birth, but what are some of the decisions that are often having to be made in birth? Things like inductions or epidurals, things like that I am going to be doing a video on, so stay tuned for that. They will be coming to you guys shortly. Thanks for watching this video, and I will see you guys in the next one.